Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight we'll be doing a shave with Van Ule's Exodus on the Beach or Christmas on the Beach. Now I just did a lather tutorial, which will be right up here or here, that I have also published on how to lather Van Ule. So I'm filming at the same time, so why not? So the brush, if you watch that video, is the Craving Shaving Deadpool, whipped up in the copper Captain's Choice bowl. The razor I'm using is one that arrived yesterday, and that is the Parker Adjustable Injector. This was a giveaway sponsored by I want to make sure I get this name right, there'll be a link to the company below as well, Super Safety Razors. Now, this also has a blade preloaded. This is a Taconic shave blade. I hope I'm saying that right. I got 2 packs of the blades, and I think there's 10 each. Maybe there's 20. So it's either like 20 or 40 blades. I really should have looked at this beforehand. I looked at it earlier today, but then work got busy and I kind of forgot. And then they also included a Taconic shave cream, 8-ounce pump bottle. That's kind of cool. This is eucalyptus and mint. Now I've seen the cream before on Super Safety Razor's website, on I want to say Maggard's, and on the Razor Company, but I've not used it yet, so I'm excited to use that. But it is the week of Christmas today, this evening being Tuesday, so I am using Christmas soaps. Now the scent on this one, Christmas on the Beach, is Sex on the Beach, and I don't know, I'll put the scent descriptor down there on the screens. I can't remember what they all are. It is a very effervescent soap. It just kind of smells bubbly. I don't say airy because that has a bad connotation, but it's not an airy soap. It just smells effervescent, like you'd expect like a Sprite to smell, something along those lines. That has some carbonation in it. Kind of smells like that. I don't know, it's Sex on the Beach and a couple of things. I honestly can't remember the scent notes. It smells really good to me. I'm going to start off on setting 2. I know this is supposed to be a fairly mild razor. One thing I did notice is when you adjust there, it doesn't, if I can get my big me hooks out of the way, when you adjust it, it doesn't stop. It just kind of free floats. And this is the most wide open setting, or setting 6. Now this bottom portion here is what moves. So there's the blade gap, and as you decrease the efficiency or aggressiveness, that gap gets smaller. So I have used an injector before. I have a Schick Type G. I'm going to start this on, I think, setting 2 to see how it goes. I prefer injectors on my head, generally speaking. That has absolutely 0 blade fill. Very little audio feedback. There's a little bit more. Yeah, 2, I mean, there's hair. You can see the hair, but that's way mild. Let's bump this up. Bump it up to 4. That's a little better. A little, I mean, not quite blade fill, but I can at least tell it's cutting. I can hear it. You can see lather there. Now again, you don't need blade feel to get a good shave. I just prefer blade feel. I think on the next pass I might go up to 5. It's not bad. Soap is performing well. Nice and slick. And I am getting a little bit of just an ever so slight burn with this one. I've started to notice some of the Vanillé soaps that I have, be it samples or one of my favorites because the scent is Pina Colada. Is I get a little bit of frag burn. Now I'm not going to say I get a lot. It's not enough to make me stop using the soap, but it's one that will make it so I don't use it a ton. If that makes sense. And I like the performance of Vanillé. And not all of her soaps give me any irritation. And it also could be residual from last night's shave. I did use a razor that I'm not super familiar with, the El Fantasma from PAA. I'm not saying that I got a bad shave with the El Fantasma. The only thing that I wasn't really paying attention to, because I've bounced around with razor types a lot lately, is I had far too many shaves on that blade that I had in there. So that caused, the blade was past its prime. So that caused a little irritation. I believe it was the blade, not the, and I used Noble Otter last night, a night before. So it wasn't the soap that caused irritation last night. I believe, excuse me, what was that? I believe 100% that it was using, I believe that's too old. This is a very mild razor. I'm getting audio feedback, which is nice. Which if I'm using a mild razor that has zero blade fill, I want that audio feedback, just to help me know that it is cutting. We're gonna move that a little bit. So, and I like the grip. The grip is plastic. This top part here is made of all, so these would be all one piece. And this plastic part here has a nice little grip to it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's some texture down there. Makes it easy to grip. Feels very nimble. Despite the longer handle. Oh, I did not bump up the 5 like I said I would. Against the green pass, I'll bump it up. It is cutting. I mean, it's not bad. Blade is working well. This could easily be a daily driver, especially for those that like milder razors. Sorry for the silence there. Trying to get this and stretch everything else is not the easiest. Hard to talk at the same time. With the audio feedback, I do like the texture on here. It is easy to find the angle, as are most injectors. Just basically you set this against your face and just slight tilt and go. And that's the angle. Injectors are really easy to use for that. Go for pass 3. Plenty of lather left in the brush, and then not. So if you watch the lathering video, as I mentioned, I've scooped out more than enough for a 3-pass face shave, as well as a head shave if I were to do one, which I might tonight. My wife's at work, kids are in bed. Why not? throw on some tunes, enjoy my head shave. Have plenty of lather. There's that feedback I like. Not bad. These blades are not too bad either. The blade of my Schick injector is toast. I need to replace it. I was gonna put another Schick. That's all I have. Oh, bump this up to 5. There we go. Now we're on setting 5. Not a bad little razor. Maybe not the most efficient for my growth. If I'm looking for a BBS that's gonna last, like if I'm using a very efficient Chevette or something, but during the week, especially working from home because I'm not traveling right now, haven't traveled since March. I mean, it's still efficient. It's getting that stubble right along my chin. And right here's a trouble spot on my chin is challenging with most razors. I don't want to go over that too much. I did have a little bit of irritation last night. Again, because of the blade, not the soap. I think I went over that area too many times with the blade. So that's not bad. I mean, it's getting a decent amount of stuff off of there. And I maybe need to get used to the angle on this one. I mean, it's still pretty easy to find the angle. But I think I like the setting 6 better. Just seems more efficient. Still comfortable to use. Let's see. Yeah. Still has troubles in my trouble spots. But overall, not bad. That's not a bad shave. This is a very comfortable razor to use. For me, I like setting 6. Didn't like setting 2 at all. That was way too mild. Setting 5 wasn't bad. Setting 6 seems to be where my personal preference level is. I'm gonna go down here a little bit more. Just because my hair grows weird angles right there. We're gonna call that good. So I got a decent amount of stuff left there. So overall, the Parker Adjustable Injector is not a bad razor. If you like injectors, one, if you want the adjustability, it's not gonna be super aggressive even on setting 6. It is efficient. It is smooth. Now, do a quick cold water rinse. That was nice. A little bit of hair in spots that normally have hair, even with the DE that I know very well, or a chevette, or a straight. You can see my hair is really thick and dark because I still have 5 o'clock shadow. Now I'm going to finish this off with, there's witch hazel. I remembered it this time. So do some layers. That is the little lavender scent. Smells really good. Doesn't stick around. Now I'm gonna do something because this winter that I haven't done for a little bit. That is take this little bit of Nivea. You can see that is in German. I bought this when I was in Germany one of the times I went over there. Without preservatives. Still have a ton left. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this, just dip my finger, get a little dollop. This is gonna last me the rest of my life. I'll never need to buy Nivea cream again. Oh, I should have done this with my witch hazel. That's how I normally do it, is with the witch hazel. But I'm gonna do it with the splash. So I'm just take a little bit, put it in my hand. Splash I'm using, Barbasol Pacific Crush, with some menthol. Even though it's December, I love menthol. So why not? I wish this had not been discontinued, because I absolutely love this scent. And the menthol with it. So now I'm just gonna mix it together in my hands. Put a little bit there on the face. As my friend Rob would say, it's a little bit of a splom. Splash and balm hybrid. Get a little bit of a burn from the alcohol, a little bit of cling from the menthol. Perfect combination. That's kind of why I like Star Jelly so much. It's alcohol based, but it has menthol in it too, so it burns and cools. It's fantastic. That's why I like this splash too. So that is the shave for this evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Right about my normal mark of 15-17 minutes because I'm not using a chevette or a straight and I'm not taking off a goatee. So quick recap. The gear, Parker Injectable Injector, Adjustable Injector, or whatever you want to call it. Venulays, Xmas or Christmas on the Beach, whipped up with the custom Deadpool brush that I got last year for Christmas from my wife, from none other than Charles over at Craving Shaving, whipped up in the copper Captain Choice bowl. Now, speaking of Charles over at Craving Shaving, he is currently having a sale on his site. Link below. They can see they're 20 or 25% off everything's in stock. And he has some good looking brushes in stock as well. So if you're so inclined, go check it out. Anyway guys, thank you for tuning in and I'll catch you all next time.